Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox March to October. We finally took over the division lead in the last episode, and I don't have any plans of letting go of it for the rest of this season. Things are going really well to this point after a slow start. We have been absolutely on fire. Everyone is playing at a pretty high level up and down the lineup, even Gavin Sheets here, because he's taken the first half of 2021 Yasmani Grandal approach, where if you can't hit the ball, you may as well draw a ton of walks. I would say our only weak point, and it's not even that much of a weak point, is our starting pitching. So far, Lance Lynn is our best starter. He's got the best ERA, the best numbers across the board. The only other starter who I feel like is having a really good season is our new signing, Luis Severino. And he still doesn't even feel like he's part of the team yet for me personally, because I haven't gotten a chance to use him. You know, we're 53 games into the season and not a single time have I seen Luis Severino in a White Sox uniform, but I trust that he is on our team pitching for us and putting up these numbers. Giolito, I wouldn't say is having a bad year, it's just not as good of a year. The ERA slightly over 4. I feel like he's not getting as many strikeouts as I'd want him to. But then you come to pretty much the two biggest disappointments for me, and that's Michael Kopech and Dylan Cease, both of them still with an ERA over 6, a whip over 1.5. They're not striking out as many batters as their numbers would probably suggest, and I really don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the solution is. I mean, you can't know what a solution to a problem is if you don't know what the problem is. I mean, for Kopech, my guess would have been his lower stamina. Maybe he pitches the first 3-4 innings really well and then starts to fall apart because of the stamina, and then the game just leaves him in. But that doesn't explain Dylan Cease, because Dylan Cease has pretty standard stamina. But yeah, it's disappointing. I would say more so for Cease, because they still only have Kopech at a B potential on this game. But for Cease, he's still got an A, and at 27 he doesn't have that much time left to develop. But if he could have put together a good season this year and then maybe another one next year, you could see him hitting maybe close to a 90 by that point. But I don't see that happening. If he's not going to turn the season around, he's probably not going to develop at all this year if he doesn't. Our bullpen, though, is picking up the pitching slack. Every single arm in the bullpen has a lower ERA than Lance Lynn, who has our best starter ERA. So that's our little, I guess, team overview that I didn't really plan on to start this episode. But we do have a game against Cleveland today to start things out, to strengthen our division lead. Should be pretty standard here. If we can manage not to allow a run, we can just coast to the end. Add another game to our division lead and just make it that much more certain that we're not giving it up. Alright, Franmil Reyes is up, and he's having a season. Taylor Rogers looks like he was just brought into the game. Why would he have just been brought into the game if we have an out? What's going on this game? Oh, that's why. So 3 runs have already come across this inning, and it looks like it was Kopech. Of course, that actually does confirm one of the things that I have been thinking about Kopech, is the game just leaving him in a little bit too long. If they end him after 7 innings and don't bring him back out for the 8th, then he's got a 7-inning game where he only gave up 1 run. So we just got to count on our pitching to bail us out of this one, I guess. Or maybe not bail us out, just, you know, coast us to the end here. But there we go. That was actually kind of scary. That was not where I wanted that pitch to end up. Another grounder on a pretty hittable pitch. Those are a couple scary righties to face with a lefty. You know, I forgot to mention, but I was looking through some stats on my own. And I think Trey Turner, out of the leadoff spot, had the 3rd most runs driven in on the team, which is kind of crazy because, you know, leadoff hitter, you don't expect to drive in very many runs. But that just shows how good Yoan Moncada's been out of the 9-hole, that he's on base so often for the top of the order to come up and drive them in, and he does it again with a 4-pitch walk. Leury, and is that going to be another run driven in out of the leadoff spot? Not quite, because he cut it off. A 1-out double to have runners on 2nd and 3rd. Leury with a 4-for-4 game, and I think he drew a walk. TA, that's going to get down. Leury's going to score 2. We're going to send him. There he is. Easy in there. TA against the lefty. First pitch swinging. That's just what he does. That's another base hit. Not the best swing, but we just hit it right where nobody was. Dude, I don't know. We're just carrying right over from last episode. This one and last one, hitting has just felt so easy. And we're still on legend. It's not like I changed anything. And Eloy gets it through down the line. I think we should be able to move Robert up to third. He's in there, dude. I don't get it. I feel like I had so much trouble hitting at the start of this season, and now that's just all gone. We're gonna score on this. Oh, he fell. I've never seen that animation before. Oh, he held up. Another base runner. Oh, I was just too eager to hit. Another wild pitch and another 3-2 count. And we could have had another walk if I didn't swing at ball 4 with Grandal. And we get another walk with Vaughn. Bases loaded for Zach Collins to bat around. Will he make 2 outs in 1 inning? Another 3-2. Oh man, is he gonna walk in a run? I don't know how that froze me. I think I saw it as a slider out of his hand, and then it was just right down the middle. Hey, but we can't be upset about it. We tacked on another 4. This one's out of hand at this point. I'm going to go ahead and give this inning to Aaron Bummer so we can get a little bit of work in. 3 lefties coming up in a row, so we should be able to handle it. There we go. Pretty weak fly out there to start it. Grounder. TA should handle this. There we go. 2 outs. And another grounder to Tim. Aaron Bummer, nice job. 10 pitches in the inning to get the 1-2-3. That was a nice win, dude. Our offense is just on a roll. I wonder if it only would have taken 1 more run to get an extra fireball for the blowout. But hey, we get 3 fireballs for that win. I wonder if we did add some for how many runs we scored. Because I feel like in a situation where you start with the lead, you don't usually get more than 1 and sometimes 2. Unless we did actually only get 2 and it did that thing where it showed us 3 and it'll only actually give us 2. Yep, I called it. I don't know why it does that, man. That's just starting to get on my nerves a little bit. There we go. Some more divisional games here. We can't. Why do we lose to Detroit, dude? Come on. Now we get to play against Toronto. Moving into June here. We got another one of these difficult situations here where we're going to have bases loaded with 2 outs in the inning. But if we can get a hit, depending on who's on base, Turner's on second, so a base hit will probably tie the game. They've got a lefty on the mound for Vaughn. All things considered, this is a pretty good situation. We just got to actually deliver. Wow, and they just brought this guy in too. So they purposefully brought in a lefty to face Vaughn. That's interesting. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was the hanger. Oh! Alright, 3-2. Everyone's going to be on the move. Base hit could even score 3 with Robert's speed. That was probably ball 4, but that's too close to take. That's fine. Oh, I can't slow down the bat enough when he hangs the circle change. Oh, no way. Oh, look at the timing. I was all over it. Oh, that sucks. But hey, that's not the end of it. We manufactured our runs last time we were in a situation like this. We can do it again. All right, they got Chapman and then 2 lefties up. So we're going to stick with Lopez here for Chapman. And then go to probably Taylor Rogers. We'll get there. That's a good first out. Reese McGuire, you're on the wrong team, man. All right, we really got to hope that we can sit down these 2 lefties in a row. Because if we don't, we'd have to face Bo Bichette with a lefty, and that's just not good. Okay. Yeah, I had to try. I had to try. Oh, he's going to third, and I didn't hit my cutoff, man. Ah. Oh, that hurts. We could have still gotten him. Dude, we got 0 of the lefties. Oh, Luis, come on. Oh my god, pick the ball up, somebody. Did we really not only not get a single lefty when we brought in a lefty for the matchups, but we gave up back-to-back triples? How did Luis Robert not get to that ball? There we go. Dude, What? Why can't Taylor Rogers get the lefties out, but then Bo Bichette with 99 contact, he can't get the hit? That has to be caught. Alright, 1 run allowed, but when we did this against the Angels, we were down 3 going into the last inning also, so this is doable. Jordan Romano coming in. He's really only fastball slider. Yep, 4-seam, 2-seam slider. And I might not want Pollock to hit here. Let's see. We could bring in Sheets, so why not bring in Sheets? Let's do it. What am I... What did I see that made me not swing at that? Oh, dude, that is not fair. Jeez, with the high slider again. Unbelievable. Why is that the pitch that gets me? I don't know, man. I guess not making a late inning comeback against the team with the best record in baseball is kind of understandable, but I was at the point with this team where I was feeling like I could win any game in any situation. Alright, well that brings our momentum back to neutral. So this might be a little bit of a rough stretch. Or we'll just take the series against the Jays without even having momentum. Interesting. Another game where we've given up a lot of runs, man. I don't like seeing that. Knowing that our starting pitching has been like the one part that's struggling, I don't like loading into so many of these games with it being a high score. Alright, well you know what? I know that wasn't as much gameplay as I normally have in an episode. This might be a shorter episode, but for some reason, after that Jays game, I'm just not feeling it anymore right now. And I don't want to hop into any more games if I'm not feeling it. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We'll get into this Seattle game in the next one. Hopefully play a nice chunk of the season. Maybe get to the halfway point in the next episode already. But for now, that's going to do it for me, guys. Make sure, as always, you leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But thanks for stopping by today. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see you next time.